Hey guys, welcome back to another grocery haul. Today is Sam's Club, and I actually only went into Sam's Club for a couple of things, and I came out with $210 worth. What are you gonna do? So let's jump right in. A lot of it is just fun little treats for the girls. Andres is starting keto again, so I picked up a few like staples for him for keto, and then stuff for our emergency pantry shelf. That was a really great deal at Sam's, and I couldn't find it cheaper anywhere else. So let's jump right in. So this is an overview. Again, totally unnecessary haul. We didn't need really anything. I was just there for some treats for Everly and some baby food, and they didn't even have what I was looking for. So I just ended up picking up the rest of this stuff. This is what happens when you walk into a big box store not totally prepared. So their pasta is super cheap. The elbows were $5 for a 6-pound thing, which is great. Normally the cheapest I can get them is about $1 a pound. So $4.98 for the 6-pack was good. So this is going to go on our emergency type overflow shelf, and then 6 boxes of penne. For the Barilla is also about, it's like $1.50 a box at H-E-B, and this was right under $6, so I picked that up. The ragu sauce, same thing, we go through marinara sauce like crazy, so I just picked this up to sit on our shelf for right now. Some avocados from Andres, some dry yeast. This is like the big pack. This was a really hot commodity. I have a couple, but I've been wanting to make our own bread at home, so I picked up some of that. Some chunk chicken breast. We were completely out of that. The girls really like having that for lunch. Some semi-sweet morsels. This is by far way cheaper at Costco or Sam's. It was $10 for this big bag. I throw it in the freezer, and whenever the girls want chocolate chip pancakes or cookies or banana muffins with chocolate, I have some, and we were completely out. So I picked up that. I picked up some spices that we were out of. We were completely out of salt, so I got a big thing. Normally I buy these from Costco, but they were very reasonably priced at Sam's as well. Sea salt, garlic, onion powder, and crushed red pepper. You can see here, this is normally what we buy from Costco, and he's almost out. So picked up another one of those. You may hear Everly crying in the background. She just went down for a nap. Some roasted sea salt almonds from Andres for keto little treat. These are completely new. I've never seen them before. Apple straws with cinnamon. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try those. So I got those for the girls and for myself. Some pork rinds for Andres, again, keto staple. Some cantina thins. I think I'm gonna do a nacho dish this week with the pork rinds for him and some cantina thins for the rest of us. So I picked up that. Crisp and thins, crisp and thins, oh my gosh, the cream cheese and onion. These are really good. You can have a serving for 3 points on Weight Watchers, which is 21 chips. These are super good if you've never tried them. It's a nice little crunchy treat to go with a sandwich or a soup or whatever for very little points. And this was way cheaper at Sam's than anywhere else. So I got those. Some chicharrones, the hot and spicy from Andres as well. This was on sale. We weren't completely out of the chips that we bought last time, I think at Costco, but for $10 for 50 of them, that's a really great deal. So I went ahead and picked them up. We are not, unfortunately, going back to school. We're distance learning. All of San Antonio is distance learning until after Labor Day. So this will just be for lunches and stuff like that for the girls, but it's much nicer to have these little pre-portioned. These are 1-ounce packs, so they're a lot smaller than a normal bag of chips, so that's good. The shrimp is also way cheaper for a 2-pound bag. It's about $11 at Sam's. They didn't have it last time we went, so I picked up one for the freezer. I only have turkey bacon, so I picked up some regular bacon from Andres. Again, he's doing keto, so he needs the extra fat. And again, this is not like all keto's about. It's just some little things to kind of put into what he's already eating. Rice cauliflower is another great one. We had no butter. They actually didn't have the Kerrygold. I like buying the Kerrygold. They didn't have that, so I just got some regular unsalted butter for him for his coffees in the morning. And then some cubed cheese. These are great for snacking, not only for him, but for the girls as well. It's a little more expensive than I normally would spend on like cheese. We get the shredded, but this is a good snack. Some feta cheese. We like to put this on salads, and it was a good deal at Sam's. Heavy whipping cream, by far super cheap at Sam's and Costco for Andres for his coffee. And then some brats also for Andres. We'll probably grill these up this weekend. These were a great deal for a 2-pack. which is awesome. So you get 14 of them, and it was $7. Totally a great deal. Again, for the pantry shelf, some just original mashed potatoes. This was $5 for this big bag. Crazy deal. And then I'm going to make my 0 Point homemade 0 Point marinara from Weight Watchers, and it has crushed tomatoes. So I'm gonna make a large batch and stick it in the freezer. So this was $3 for this big old can. So I bought that. The spaghetti was also super cheap. This was $4 for a 6-pack of spaghetti. It's the Members Mark brand. Again, we use spaghetti like crazy. It'll just go on the shelf and we'll have it when we need it. I wanted to start Everly on some puffs, and if you guys have any good ideas for, she's almost 8 months old, any good ideas for little tiny snacks? She has 0 teeth, and these kind of melt, but any like a little healthier for you snacks to start, get her to grab. We used these with the other girls and they worked out great, and they were on sale. It was like $6.50 for this 8-pack, which is awesome. And they'll last us a long time. So this, I actually went for some of the puree pouches, the organic puree pouches as well, and they didn't have them. So that's how I ended up with all this other stuff. And then tomato sauce. This was 35 cents a can on sale, which is a great deal. I picked up some tomato sauce in my last haul, but it never hurts to have enough canned products. So this will just go on my emergency pantry shelf as well. So not a lot of actual items, but $210. That's so crazy, right? Like, so few things can end up being so expensive, but there it is. I feel pretty good about my little stock up things. I really would like to get a couple of long-term food storage options for rice and beans, or, you know, different things like that. Our grocery shopping is starting to get on the up and up. It's not as hard to find things when you go to the grocery store. Sam's was pretty well stocked, even with things that were a super hot commodity even just a few months ago. So we're starting to get more on the up and up, but for a family of 6, especially since we've all been home, it is so much better to have everything here. And like I said, most of this was impulse buys, except for the stuff that Andres wanted for keto and the puffs. Everything else was just kind of like, this will be great on my shelf. So don't go into a store without a grocery list or exactly what you're looking for, because if you do, you'll end up with $210 of stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.